What's going on, everybody? It's ColdSide bringing you guys a class setup video this time, showing you guys the best class setup videos for Call of Duty Ghosts, whether it be for getting a chem strike or just, going try hard. You could call it against good players or whatever, so you guys have the best class when you're going up against a full party or something like that. And for the first class, I'm just going to show you guys the best chem class setup in my opinion, which most of you guys are probably wondering anyway, so I'll get that over with quickly. And actually, before I get into that, I just wanted to tell you guys that this weekend we're going to be doing 100 Moab and 100 chem stream all in a row. So that means the stream is going to be on basically probably for around 3 or 4 days straight, maybe even longer. Starting Saturday afternoon, it'll start at around noon on Saturday for Eastern time, which is about 9 a.m. Pacific, and I think about 5 p.m. for the UK, so it's a pretty good time zone for everybody to watch. So just want to make sure you guys go and follow the stream at twitch.tv/doomclanlive. It'll be in the description. You can click follow and you can get an email update, or you can follow us on Twitter if you want to see when it goes live as well, whatever works best for you. But now that some of you guys are probably watching the stream in the future, so but anyways, this is the best chem strike class setup in my opinion. Honeybadger, obviously the best weapon, best assault rifle by far. Comes in with the built-in silencer, which allows you to use these 2 extra attachments. So basically you're getting 3 attachments without having to use that extra perk. So definitely grip extended mags, best attachments, definitely. No lethal, no tactical, not really important if you're going for a chem, even though a lethal does count towards your streak, but it's only good for pretty much 1 kill, if that. Next, you need Stalker, which is basically a must for all assault rifles. Dead silence, because people can sound horn like crazy in this game. Dead silence is a must, even if you don't really rely on sound yourself, like me. I don't really rely on sound, but you still need to use dead silence because other people will hear you. Scavenger, so you never run out of ammo. Can't tell you how many times I've died because I ran out of ammo, so starting off with scavenger in the beginning is definitely important for me anyways. Focus, definitely important in core, because you're going to be getting in a lot of gunfights, and winning those is going to be important, of course, if you're going for a chem strike. Hardline I like to use off the bat because it gets you ready up after only 2 kills, or I mean sleight of hand after only 2 kills, and then I think ready up you'll get after 4, so that's really good. That's 2 extra perks after only 4 kills, plus the hardline gives you assist counts as kill for every 2 assists, which is very helpful as well, so definitely use that. Next, you're gonna see I'm using sleight of hand just to be ready for gunfights faster. Those split seconds always matter. Ready up so you can win those like one-on-one gunfights easier. And the reason I use sleight of hand and ready up as specialist perks to earn is because they're 2 low earning perks, and that way it doesn't take as long to get your actual specialist bonus. You'll see you actually get specialist bonus at 7 kills with this setup. You'll notice I only have 2 specialist perks unlocked. If you're wondering how that's done, I'm sure a lot of you guys know. First, you're going to select sleight of hand and then ready up like you would, and then select a perk you're not going to use, for example recon, and then select deadeye and quick draw as your specialist perks. And then what you do is you go back to recon, press it again, you'll unlock it, so that it takes off that perk and you get your specialist bonus quicker. And use deadeye because it just melts people. After you get 4 kills, it's like 40% of your shots that hit, 40% of your shots do, I think, 25% extra damage, so definitely helps a lot. Quick draw also helps with the gunfights as well. You'd be surprised how much quick draw actually helps getting you on target faster than your enemies. So this is definitely the best class setup for you to get a chem strike no matter what, in my opinion. I went through that pretty in depth because I know this is the most important one in my opinion, so the rest I'll go much quicker. The Honeybadger, this one's almost the same. I put on amplify in this one because if you're playing solo, this is basically like a solo domination or solo whatever respawn game mode. You still want Stalker, dead silence, scavenger. I put amplify instead of hardline, and then I start off with deadeye and then a hardline on my specialist, and then the only difference really is that I don't have ready up and I put off the grid because of the SATCOM spam. So this will definitely help if you're solo, and especially in ground war. If you guys are on next gen consoles, this is definitely a really good setup for going solo because that off the grid will help you a ton. In ground war, I know the SATCOM spam is real, so keep that in mind. Next is the Honeybadger. for drop zone. That's what I meant. For drop zone, so I'm using Stalker, Dead Silence, Scavenger, Focus at Hardline. The reason I use Hardline is because you get a lot of assists in drop zone, and the reason I don't have any strike packages is because in drop zone you don't earn kill streaks. So this is definitely the best if you're using for drop zone. Just thought I'd throw that in there. This is just an LMG class. It's the same as my AR class, just with an LMG. You can basically, for this best class, you can use any weapon you want in the beginning, whether it be assault rifle, LMG. So you can basically switch that out for anything. And that's basically it for the best KEM strike class setup. Now I'm going to show you guys the best class setup for going against tryhards. This is the MTAR class I use in the beginning of the game before anybody has any support streaks. So you'll see I'm using like all the rush perks, you know, ready up, marathon agility, so you can run around and steady aim, which is important. I like that a lot. Don't use any lethals or tacticals. What I do basically is I use this class in the beginning. As soon as I get my Oracle, I'll switch to this class, which has FMJ. So if they're using ballistic vests, the FMJ counters that. So you know, they'll be thinking, you know, they'll have extra health, and when you use this, they'll just get melted instantly. I'm still using Marathon, Blind Eye, and Incog, so you can be, you know, off the radar basically completely. Blind Eye is mostly for the Oracle spam, and Incog is just so your name doesn't come up and you're not on thermals or anything, or tracker site and stuff like that. So that's basically that. You'll see the support I use. Ballistic vest, squad mate, Oracle. The squad mates are insane. They really, even though they nerfed them, they're still pretty hard to kill. And the next one is the Jag special, I like to call it. Hashtag 50 and 15. But you'll see this is for an assault class if you're trying to, you know, win against a full party. The Helo pilot and these streaks will just, you know, completely take away any momentum from the enemy team. I put on armor piercing just in case they're using vests as well. And you'll see I have Scavenger, Stalker, Dead Silence, Focus, Hardline. This is definitely the best class setup if you're trying to beat a full party solo. These two are just vector classes, the same as the MTAR, same perks and everything, just using the vector, same exact stuff. And that basically wraps it up, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Good luck if you're going for any KEM strikes or going against full parties. And make sure to tune into the stream this weekend. Like I said, link will be in the description. And if you're already watching the stream, thanks for coming out, and I'll be talking to you guys soon. Alright, see ya.